Good morning, everyone. What's going on today?
What's going on is it's getting cold.
Ain't cold yet. All right.
I got a winter hat on. It's cold.
So the reason for the video, I didn't do it as a pool school video, but this is going on to our YouTube channel. And the reason for that is, as you can read in the description, it says not every job is $1,000,000 job. I want to explain what I mean by that and why I say that. So I'm going to give you an example. We went out yesterday. Hold on a minute. I'm trying to get in traffic. Hang on.
I can explain.
Go ahead.
So yesterday we went out to a customer that we normally open and close their pool and any kind of repairs. And it's an in-ground pool, and the liner was coming out in a couple small different places.
So you thought. So she thought.
Right.
Something else.
She sent us photos, and I said, well, we can come out, and now we didn't close the pool. Her husband surprised her and closed the pool, so we weren't there. We got there, and now before we got there, she said, so got to get over this thing. She said, texted me and said, so what do I owe for today's visit? Because we didn't discuss our price. And I said, it'll be the site visit fee. That's it. So we get there. We had told her we'll come out with our heat gun. We have bead lock. We'll see if it's pliable enough that we could get it back up and then stick some bead lock in there so it doesn't come back out. Well, we popped the cover and we took a look at it, and the liner is actually separating from the beading itself.
So it's a defective liner is what it ends up.
So unfortunately, there's nothing that we would have been able to do. So she says, her thing. She goes, okay, well, here's your $80. All right, thank you. And Gary said, yeah, we're not going to take the $80 because unfortunately we weren't able to do anything.
And now she did say, but you drove out here, and I'm like, yeah, but I'm not going to do that. That's not right. Guys, the reason I'm saying this is because there are companies out there that don't give a shit if they come out and press a button. They're going to charge you. And that's the problem in my eyes with any industry, but especially the pool industry, is these companies look at every job as, oh, I'm making money no matter what. Yeah, I get it. There's a site visit. But if you literally get there and can't do a damn thing for the customer, why would you charge them? That just floors me.
Yeah, and it's not like we weren't there long either.
Yeah, we were there.
It did not take us.
If we were there 15 minutes, we were there a long time. So as soon as we got there, she came out. We popped the cover. We looked. I think we were there 10 minutes.
Yeah,
I'm going to charge you $80.
Probably not even that.
I'm not going to charge you $80 to be there, which is a site visit locally. But I'm not going to charge you, a local site visit to literally do nothing except pull a cover off and look and go, yeah, I can't help you. I like that. That to me is just, I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. That was really the meaning of this whole live. I just wanted people to understand that, a lot of people get into this business. A lot of companies or people get into this business thinking, oh, what? Like I know a lot of my friends. Oh my God, I want to open up a pool company. I see how much money you guys are making, and yeah, we're doing okay. But I mean, we're not knocking them dead. But we're not knocking them dead because we're busy. But we don't nickel and dime people for every. I mean, we don't drive a brand new vehicle. That's for sure. This is a 99. It's a 99 Astrovan. And it's got literally right now, 210,577 miles on it. Runs like a top. I'm a mechanic, so I keep it running. But, you know, it's got its dings. It's got its dead. It looks like shit, but it gets us anywhere we need to go. I keep up maintenance on it. But, you know, these companies that are driving around in these brand new trucks, and you know, they have their all their look. We're not even wearing. We don't even wear uniforms. Actually, I have a Dennis Unger shirt on, which is one of our customers.
We have one shirt each. That's
Yeah,
it.
we have one shirt each. That's going to change this coming season. This coming season, we're going to make a bunch of shirts. But she makes them. Tammy makes our shirts. We don't get them made. Tammy makes them with her Believe Customs company. So, like, you know, all these companies out there now, established companies. Yeah, I get it, but man, some of these companies, like, we've been in business 8 years.
They want to flash around what they have rather than paying attention to the customers they have.
Unfortunately, that is kind of what it seems. And some of these people that are taking over these companies that don't know a whole hell of a lot, especially when it comes to chemistry and repairs, you know, they get their opening money, they get their closing money, and they're off. And, you know, when they come to do a repair, they charge ridiculous prices. Our labor rate's high. I'll tell you that right now. Our labor rate's probably more than any other pool company in this area. It's $150 an hour. But you know what? Nobody complains because they know
You're getting the owners. So
not only are you getting the owners, but you're getting experience and knowledge of the industry itself. You know, I could go to a pool that I've never seen before to something I've never seen, a filter system. It's happened. Tammy and I have gone to a filter system before that I knew nothing about. We fixed whatever the problem was. I don't remember now, but we fixed whatever the problem was. And as we were leaving, I looked at her. I said, "Well, pulled that one off." She's like, "What do you mean?" I said, I've never seen that before." She's like, "Oh my God, you couldn't tell." You learn to flow with it. And the problem today is a lot of these people out there don't know how to do that.
a lot of them just say, we've run into that. The company flat out told the customer after they screwed it up.
They screwed it up.
They couldn't fix their screw up.
They couldn't find their problem that they created, which was obvious the problem. Like the customer, he showed the customer, we started really looking at the customer actually saw the problem, which I already knew what the problem was. But it was in their plumbing, the way they plumbed it, because they plumbed the line like this instead of making sure it was straight. So it cracked one side of the union. Duh. They couldn't find 3 visits, and they couldn't find it. But you know what they did?
Within 15.
But you know what they did? They charged him for every fucking visit.
We found it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Minutes.
Right there. You went out there, you couldn't find your own fuck up. You couldn't find the problem that caused your own fuck up that caused the problem, and you still charge customer 3 different visits. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night like that. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. So all I'm saying is, please, guys, be vigilant of who you're dealing with, and you know, just know that we are out here. And we are taking on new customers. We're taking on new clients. Tammy and I will work around the clock if we have to. Hell, we have. So please just understand that there's companies out there that, oh shit. There's companies out there that, I hate to say this, but it just seems like they don't really care about the customer. All they care about is their money. Making money. And I get it. Making money is important. But so is customer service. Making the customer feel appreciated, making the customer feel like you actually give shit about their problem, listening to them, and fixing the problem. So, or not creating the problem in the first place. Other said company, which they caused a couple different problems. They charge them $5,000 for a new freaking filter system. Ridiculous. We've installed whole new filter systems for under $2 million. Just please keep in mind, guys, that this is happening in the pool industry. And I'm only speaking for the pool industry because that's what we're in and that's what we see and hear. But understand that we have heard complaints from actual customers that have come to us from every other company up here so far. And I'm leaving, if you notice, I said every other company. I'm not leaving any companies unturned. I'm not leaving any companies out of that because I can't. Okay? Including some of the national companies. And some of you that know what I'm talking about will know one of the companies that I'm talking about. I'm not going to mention any names because I just don't do that. But just know the national companies are as bad or worse than some of the other ones. Trust me.
Watch these dick.
I know, I see it. Anyway, that's really all I wanted to say. Just want to enlighten everybody to kind of what's going on out there, and let people know that we don't look at every job as, oh, we're gonna make rent on this job. That's not how that works, and we don't look at it that way. Which is why we're getting busier. We're getting busier and busier, but we have work all through the winter, which is awesome. Sucks because it's cold, but it's awesome. I mean, we've created something that people trust us enough. We've created a company that people trust enough, and quality of work that people trust enough that they're willing to give us work through the winter too, to help us stay going and to keep their pools nice. So, you need repairs, you want winter service, hit Tammy up and let her know. All right. We are currently still taking on new customers. So if you need to get a hold of us, 610-780-3614. Preferably text, but if you must call, please leave a message.
Yep, leave a message or you will not get a
Yeah,
call
you
back.
won't get a call back if you don't. Or email cvpoolpros@gmail.com. Give us your full name, your location, city and state, please.
And
One picture of the filter system, a picture or two of the pool, and what service or services you are requesting.
my voicemail actually tells you everything that you need to do if you don't want to leave a message.
Yes. Which, not leaving a message or not doing what we're telling you to do is not going to get you heard. Put it that way. And by the way, if you hang up on the voicemail, we're not going to call you back. Keep that in mind. We don't have time to babysit, guys. We're telling you exactly what you need to do. So, we get a lot of spam calls. We both do. Run businesses off of our phones. We get a ton of spam calls. So we don't call them back. So, and
Don't leave a message or a spam call.
Everybody comes up. If you're not in our phone now, and I believe this is universal now. If you're not in the phone, that number is not in your phone. Doesn't matter whether it's a business. It doesn't matter. It comes up as spam likely now. Is what they're coming up as, which I think is stupid, but it is what it is. So, just please keep that in mind. All right. And we will see hopefully you and your pool on the flip side. If you need us, let us know. Still out here, open all year. Take care of your closings. Still booking for closings. Winter repairs, winter blue service. Keep your pool crystal clear all winter. Safety cover, inspection, and service. Talk to you soon.